everyone, this is Denisha Watson. I will be presenting on the adrenal medulla hormones. So first we'll start by saying that the adrenal medulla is the deeper region or center portion of the adrenal gland. It has spherical chromaffin cells that are modified postganglionic sympathetic neurons, and the vesicles store the hormones. The adrenal medulla is a part of the autonomic nervous system. And here we have a cartoon showing the adrenal gland containing the adrenal medulla with the spherical cells. The adrenal medulla is a non-steroid hormone that is made from amino acids and cannot penetrate through the plasma membrane, therefore it must bind to the target cell. With non-steroid hormones, the first messenger is actually the hormone, and the second messenger is the chemical that induces change that would lead to the hormone's effect. And most non-steroid hormones, cyclic adenosine monophosphate, is that second messenger. So here we have a cartoon demonstrating what happens when a non-steroid hormone reaches a target cell. So first it must reach the target cell, then it binds to the receptor molecules on the cell membrane because it cannot penetrate. The binding triggers the enzyme here, which is adenylate cyclase. The enzyme then activates the second messenger, which is cAMP, previously stated, and the cAMP causes change that leads to the hormone's effect. So cAMP activates existing proteins, causing a series of reactions leading to the cellular changes associated with the hormone's actions. All right, functions of the adrenal medulla will be that it secretes catecholamine, 80% being epinephrine and 20% being norepinephrine. It responds to the sympathetic stimulation, which is a part of the autonomic nervous system. It prolongs the sympathetic responses and can also act on target cells that are not innervated by the sympathetic neurons. So first we're going to start with epinephrine, also known as adrenaline. It is very essential for a healthy cardiovascular system. Triggers would include emotions such as fear, stress, and anger. And like previously stated, it is a part of the sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight. It increases heart rate, cardio output, blood pressure, and sugar metabolism. Medical uses of epinephrine would include stimulation of the heart during cardiac arrest. It treats anaphylaxis, which is basically a severe allergic reaction, hence the EpiPen. And what the epinephrine does is relaxes the muscles in the airways and tighten the blood vessels. Some side effects would include anxiety, dizziness, increased blood pressure, fluid buildup in the lungs, heart attack, and more. Next, we have the norepinephrine, also known as noradrenaline. It acts as a stress hormone and neurotransmitter, plays a role in a person's mood and ability to concentrate. When it is acting as a stress hormone, it increases the heart rate and blood flow to muscles and also triggers release of glucose. When it is acting as a neurotransmitter, it increases alertness and arousal and speeds reaction time. Medical uses of norepinephrine would be serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitor, which raises the levels of norepinephrine and serotonin, which could be used for depression, and Levoptid, which treats hypotension. Side effects would include anxiety, nausea, confusion, shortness of breath, and more. Some disorders related to the adrenal medulla would be Addison disease, which is a deficit in the hormones that the adrenal gland releases. Adrenal tumors would be too much of the hormones released. ADHD, so low norepinephrine levels would cause a lack in focus. In depression, and we have low blood pressure as also disorders related to the adrenal medulla hormone. Here is my reference page, and that concludes the PowerPoint.